Shalom, family. Welcome to another night stroll with Ben. Who's that on the scene? Ben. Coming with another night stroll. Ben. Who's that on the scene? Ben. Hope y'all doing alright. I got another night stroll for y'all. Ben. Who's that on the scene? Ben. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. But man, I just pray all is well with y'all. All praises to the Most High. Enjoying this little night breeze. You know, trying to think of a couple of topics to talk about on this night stroll, number 12. Yes, I think this is the 12th night stroll. You know, got a little breeze tonight. But yeah, I cooked me some fried cabbage. Y'all saw that on my YouTube channel. Fried cabbage with some turkey sausages in it, with corn and rice. A good meal there. Guess they made the wrong turn. Yeah, that's how it be. They made the wrong turn. But yeah, you know, I think I know what I'm gonna talk about. First topic, panhandlers. You know, like in major cities, you got these panhandlers. You know what a panhandler is. You know, they be posing like they homeless. Now, don't get me wrong. Disclaimer: some of them actually be sincere, but the way the world is getting, it's kind of hard to tell who's sincere because you could tell when they sincere. If they're aggressive, they getting aggressive. In some cities, they'll stop. They be waiting at the red light for you. Say like if you're waiting at the red light for the light to change, they'll come harass you at your car. These panhandlers. Nah. What a law enforcement. I thought panhandling was illegal. That's supposed to be illegal. And you know what ticks me off? If you will do some harm to one of these panhandlers, they trying to antagonize you, and you could return that smoke to them, the law enforcement will probably put you in the wrong. We live in an ass backwards system. You know, we live in an ass backwards society. You know, and a lot of these aggressive panhandlers, they target women. You know, they target men too, but they mainly target women. Because they not going to mess with a man, you know, especially if the man got a heat on him, that man carrying a gun on him. Or they discern that that man is about their life and he don't take no shit. But they mainly target women. You know. Nah. You could give them money if you want. You know. And I'm sure like in certain cities, like they got a lot of them down there in New Orleans, Houston, you know, California, all major cities have them. It's like when you go visit a city on vacation, be on the lookout for panhandlers. They look around overpasses, shopping centers, especially Walmart. That's like a haven for them. You know, the local Walmarts in my city have a few of them. Like sometimes they have to run them off. You know, and you know what's sad? The majority of them be like younger men, like in their 20s and 30s, able-bodied. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just don't want to work. They just don't want to work. They want to live off of other people's money, mooch off of society. You know, and that's wrong. You know, when I was growing up, they taught us not to beg. My daddy said, I better not catch you begging nobody, son. You work for what you want in life. And that is true. You work for yours. Man, somebody trifling. Look what they did. Some Chick-fil-A. They threw the Chick-fil-A out their car. Trifling people, man. I tell you, they had a whole dumpster right there. All they had to do was get out the car and throw it in the dumpster. Hey, that's how some people is, though. But yeah, you know, you got to be on the lookout for these aggressive panhandlers. They getting bold these days. You know, they getting bold. They coming up to your car at the red light. And like for women, if they do that, you got a right to tase them or spray that mace on them. Shucks. Shit, spray that mace on them. Shit, because they invading your privacy. You know, they come and threaten you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, y'all notice the difference. Y'all notice the difference, family? Y'all don't see the sugar cane wagons. The haul of can, we in grinding season, baby. We in grinding season. Yeah. But yeah, man, these damn panhandlers getting bold. Y'all just need to be on the lookout. You know, it's gonna get to a point they gonna start going in certain neighborhoods, like subdivisions or suburbs, sitting and waiting for you to get out your house. You know, imagine you getting ready to get up early in the morning, out your house, you know, saying goodbye to your wife and children before you go to work, and you go to your garage or your carport, and you got this stranger sitting by your car. Hey, can you spare me some change? Man, I'm sorry, man. You got a right to run him off your lawn. You know, if he get aggressive, man, you got a right to lay his ass out. Shit. You know, because they coming on your property. You know, you got a right to defend your property. You work hard for yours. Whether you're a man or a woman, you work hard for yours. Shit. You know, you got all these panhandlers. And like I said, you got some of them that's legit, like they really down on their luck. But most of these panhandlers, man, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. Because, man, the average panhandler be racking in about $100 a day. Sometimes, it depends if they're in a good spot, they be racking in about $500 to $600 a day, if not 1,000. Y'all can imagine what they racking weekly? If they do that for a week, they racking in thousands. And while other people hard working, people working hard, you know, working their regular 40-hour, 50-hour jobs, and you got these freeloaders, man, living better than you. That ain't right. That shit ain't right. I'm sorry. That shit ain't right. It's not. You know? And law enforcement really don't crack down on it like they supposed to. That's why I say we live in an ass backward society. They don't crack down on it like they supposed to. Because if they get aggressive with you, these panhandlers, and you defend yourself, they might want to charge you for hurting them. And they in the wrong. They breaking the law by panhandling. Shit. Y'all probably wonder if I'm going to go back there. Nah, I ain't taking no chances. Mr. Possum might still be chilling. He might got his homeboys this time. He might got his whole homeboys this time. Shit. But yeah. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to spread that awareness, you know, like if you're in the city or if you're on vacation, be on the lookout for panhandlers. You know, now, if you want to give to them, you could give to them. But you got to have a good spirit of discernment, though. Because ain't nothing wrong giving to the homeless. Don't get it twisted. You're supposed to give to the homeless and those that's down on their luck. You know, if they come with you, you could tell when they sincere, you know. If they come with good energy, you know, they be sincere. And they could see the light on you. You know when they sincere because they gonna see something special about, especially if you in this faith, if you walking in righteousness, if you trying to walk in the light of Christ, they gonna know. Trust me, they gonna know. And they gonna know, and it's just something about that glow in your brother or sister. You know, just something about that glow in your brothers and sisters. If you walking in truth, walking after Yahshua HaMashiach or Jesus Christ, they gonna know. And you gonna know they sincere. Uh-huh. Yeah, but just be on the lookout, family. You know, because I mean, scammers are everywhere. And I'm sure Brother Monster, he could testify there's a lot of that going on in this city. And I'm sure K. Judah can too. In big cities like where these brothers from, you know, that's panhandling havens right there. It's like in New Orleans. You go visit New Orleans in Louisiana, down here in Louisiana, go visit New Orleans, you find a whole host of panhandlers. You know, just gotta be careful. Mm-hmm. Somebody hollering, probably might be drunk. It's coming from right there. Somebody hollering, one of them jokers must be getting drunk. Well, he ain't bothering nobody. As long as he in his own yard, he could do that. Sounding like a damn animal. I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all see that smoke? Y'all see that smoke down there? That's the can. That's the mill, the sugar cane mill. Like back in that horizon back there, that's the sugar cane mill. That smoke coming from the sugar cane mill. Just to let y'all know. You know, that's in that area, the back area right there, where I'm focused at. That's the sugar cane mill where that smoke coming from. So they got a sugar cane mill back there. All right, we at 10 minutes. All right. But yeah, that's enough about the panhandling. Next topic I want to talk about. You know, I was scrolling down on my Facebook. I went to the book today, the fake book, just to see what was cracking. You know, same old buffoonery and nonsense. You know, they had this post that a sister did. It was this woman, you know, and she had 2 husbands. You know, the reverse polygamy. You know, the woman looked good, you know, she looked decent, you know, she was attractive, you know, had a good figure, had curves, you know, and she had 2 husbands. Nah, that's out of order, you know, that's out of order, you know. Now, what I'm about to talk about might be controversial, you know, but we live in a feminist society where women think they could do what a man can do, you know. You know, if you want to go down that route of polygamy and want that madness on you and that headache, be my guest. But I think you should go by the perfect will of the Most High. One man, one woman. Vice versa. If a woman wants marriage, let her have 1 husband. Let a man have 1 wife. That's the righteous order of Yah. But you see, we want to follow after the ways of the heathens, you know. We want to follow the ways after the heathens and Hamites and the ways the sons of Cain, because it was in the lineage of Cain started the polygamy. Lamech, you know, the descendant of Cain, Lamech, he had 2 wives, and that didn't turn out good. But yeah, I'm sorry, family. If you're a strong, righteous man, ain't no way on Yah's green earth you gonna share a woman with another man. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I'm sure some righteous woman don't want to share a man with another woman. It's not gonna work. It's not, you know. Like I saw the post on Facebook. I said my 2 cents about it. You know, they had the 2 husbands, you know, taking a picture, you know, with her. Like everything's all kosher. And I just said, that ain't gonna end. It's gonna end in disasters because jealousy, man. Men get jealous, man. When it comes to some woman, man, men get jealous quick. I'm just keeping it 100. Shit. And then she was attractive. Shit. If one man performing better than another, if one of her husbands performing better than the other husband, she gonna gravitate towards that husband that performed better and leave the other husband out. And he gonna feel left out. And then it's gonna be quarreling, it's gonna be fight, it's gonna be bloodshed. Yes, I say bloodshed, because jealousy is the rage of a man. Like it says in the book of Proverbs chapter 6. You know, and that is true. I'm sorry. You know, if a woman have multiple husbands, it's not gonna be good, because she's taking on all that male energy. And she gonna have all them soul ties. She's taking on all that masculine energy. It's not gonna be good. It's a recipe for disaster. Just like in normal polygamy with a man with multiple women. It's most cases a recipe for disaster. Prime example, the Bible. All the incidents of polygamy in the Bible had negative results. They all had negative results for all those who want to defend it. Now, if you want to go down that route, be my guest, but it'll be wise for a man to have 1 wife. Just like it'll be wise for a woman to have 1 husband. But yeah, I think the woman name was Passion Jones or something. I don't know. You could probably Google it. Man, if that's becoming the next trend, man, and men falling for that trend, you a fucking simp, man. You know. Ain't no real man want to share a woman. Shit. I'll be damned if I gotta share a woman. Shit. I ain't putting up with that. When the Most High created more women than men for a reason. But we live in a backwards society, you know. We live in a backwards society. Let me get out the road, a car coming. Get out the road there. All right, passing by. But yeah, I'm sure it's something big on social media. You know, it's trending, the post. But I ain't down for that crap. All right, we'll make another round there. Like I said, man, I put on like I shared the picture, and for my comment, I put, man, the simper of these 2 men is over 9,000. I mean, the simper of those two brothers was over 9,000. At the end, she gonna end up playing both of her husbands. It's not gonna last long, man. You know, then you had some sisters condoning it, you know, talking about, oh, it's time for us to go back to our old African tradition. We ain't no fucking Hamites. We ain't no Hamites, man. We're Israelites. And our law, statutes, commandments is teach us to honor our marriages, you know. You know, one man and one woman. And you're gonna have some Israelites say, well, Moses had multiple wives, David had multiple wives, King David, and all of them turned out negative. The best example is King Solomon. He had over 700 wives and 300 concubines. You can read about that in 1 Kings chapter 11. Yeah, 1 Kings chapter 11 about King Solomon. You know, when he went off, he started worshiping the gods of these strange wives that he married. Building altars and idols and temples, you know. He went off. He went off, man. But yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry. You know, I think what they call it. Let's see, they got polygamy, and I think it's called polyandry for the woman with multiple husbands. That's not gonna work. It's not, unless they two weak men, because ain't no masculine men gonna put up with that. That shit don't even work in the animal kingdom. Man, I grew up watching animal documentaries. You can watch animal documentaries on YouTube. When it's time for mating season, it's a battle of dominance. You think two male lions gonna share a lion? They gonna fight. They gonna either fight till one lose, or they gonna fight to the death. Just like any type of male animal. Whether it's two male hippos, two male bears. That's a good example. Bears. Okay, say you got two male grizzly bears in a wilderness, in the North American wilderness or Canadian wilderness, in its mating season, and they sense that the female bear is in heat. You best believe the female bear ain't gonna be like, all right, I'll let both of y'all mate with me. No, they gonna fight. They gonna fight till one lose, or they gonna fight to the death. That's nature. Shit. So therefore, it's out of order for, you know, men to share one woman when they got more women out there for each man, you know. Now, just because there's 7 women for each man, that doesn't give you a right to go down to be a polygamist. You know, you just want to find that righteous woman that has your best interest, and you do her right and she do you right, you know. But yeah, I think it's atrocious. You know, when I saw the post, you know, ain't no man gonna agree with that shit. Just like I know a whole lot of women ain't gonna agree with polygamy. And that's their right not to agree with a man having multiple wives. Because it's a recipe for disaster, especially in the day and age we live in. And you gotta look, we in our land of our captivity. You gotta have logic about it. We in the land of our captivity. Shit. You know, but you got a lot of brews. That's all they worrying about. Multiple wives and all that shit. Instead of getting right. You know, instead of getting right with the Most High. Instead of trying to uplift the brothers, uplift the sisters. Because let's just be real. A lot of sisters all hurt. Just like they got a lot of brothers hurt. A lot of sisters all hurting. And you got these buffoons still want to promote polygamy when we've been hurting each other for the last couple of years, you know? And the way society going, this ain't doing us no good, because you got the negative media, you got these music artists that's teaching our youth to be debaucherous, whores and whoremongers, not teaching us to be husbands and wives, you know? And that's what they want. They want this society to go on a high level of sexual immorality, because there's no structure. If you got a society with high sexual immorality, you have no structure in society. You got chaos if you don't have a strong family structure. And they know that, man. The elite knows that. That's why they pushing that in the media. They know that. Shit. These people know what they doing. Like the globalists, the elite, they know what they doing. They wanna corrupt the minds of the youth. That's why they promote stuff like WAP, you know, screw. Instead of getting to know somebody, screw on the first date. You know, it's sad. You got a lot of youngsters and adults screwing each other. Don't even know the last name of the person they screwing. They just meet somebody on the internet or in person, and they want to screw like rabbits, you know. And in some cases, they end up having an oops baby. And not a man gonna go on YouTube start complaining about women because he got to pay child support for a random fling. Stupid, man. Dumbest, man. We live in the age of buffoons and goof troops. It's like, if you got sense, nobody want to be around you because they're intimidated by it. There's nothing wrong with y'all. Those who got their good head on the shoulder, they're intimidated by y'all because y'all got that light in y'all. It's in y'all. Y'all got that light of truth in y'all, and they scared of that. Because if you show that light to them, it's going to force them to change. But they're going to have to want to change. Shucks, they're going to have to want to change if they want to. But in most cases, they ain't going to want to change because they like dabbling in their foolishness. You know? But yeah, it's just, you know, men and women are created different. The Most High designed our genetic makeup different, you know? But you see, the wicked feminists, they want to teach women that they could do what a man can do. There's things men could do that women can't do, just like there's things women can do that us men can't do. The Most High designed us different. And you see, all this feminist and woman bashing groups, you know, you got the feminists that bash men, and you got the men bashing, the woman bashing group, all this gender divide. That shit ain't gonna profit us nothing. We gotta get out this gender war bullshit. Because all that is just gonna keep us in captivity and bondage. You know, this gender war bullshit been going on YouTube for the last 10 years. You know, it's been going on for the last 10 years on YouTube. You know, cause all these brothers could talk all the stuff about the sisters, disparage the sisters all they want. At the end of the day, you can't tell me these buffoons still want a sister. They could say, oh, I'm gonna get Becky, Catalina, Maylene, Matoko from Japan. Bullshit. Yeah, they may want other women, but they still want a sister. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Shit. Most of these brothers in the wacko spirit, they still want black women. They just can't get over their anger and they past hurt. They don't want to confront it. You know? It's the same thing with the sisters. They could talk about Billy, you know, Chad, you know, Jose and Lee Hoon. You know, I'm just making up random names of other men, but they still want brothers. You know, they still want Tyrone. They still want Thurgood. You know, they just got to get over that anger, you know, from past hurts. You know, but instead of doing that, they go to social media and vent out their frustrations. You know, they vent out their frustrations, you know, to other sisters in a predicament. Same thing with the brothers. That's why you got the so-called black wackosphere, which we should call, and the black manosphere is a joke now, because it's being led by the queer eye. You know, you got the queer eye leading the black manosphere. That's why I say, man, we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing as a people. Because you're going to always have that group, the alphabet group, extending its 30 tentacles. I said it's 30 tentacles into anything we trying to have. And it's sickening. It's freaking sickening. But all right, we're at 25 minutes. Oh yeah, that's a good night stroll. I just hope YouTube don't come with their shenanigans trying to tamper with this video, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short and get it uploaded to my channel. Y'all just be on the lookout. This is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael, simply Akben, saying shalom and peace. Kind of peaceful night tonight. It's not too cold. Got under a nice breeze. Could hear the crickets. But all right, family. Shalom.